If you signed a mortgage in 2021, your renewal is coming, if it hasn't already arrived. And here's the truth, your payment is going up. That is not a maybe. You locked in somewhere around 1.5 to 2.5%. Today, the best rates are around 3.6 to 4.2%. On a $500,000 mortgage, that difference can be $300 to $500 more per month. But here's what nobody's telling you. Your renewal is also the single best moment to rethink your entire mortgage strategy. And most people waste it by just signing whatever the bank sends them. I am Aguinaga, your Montreal real estate expert. I've guided hundreds of clients through their buying process, sale, and even renewals. And what I've learned is that the rate is only half the conversation. The other half is what your home is worth, what your equity can do, and where you're headed next. Let me walk you through the strategy session most people never get. Let me set the context. According to the CMHC, roughly 1.2 to 1.8 million Canadian mortgages are up for renewal in 2026. Many of these were signed during the pandemic when rates were at historic lows. The Canadian 5-year bond rate has been climbing steadily lately due to market instability. This means you're going to get a meaningful increase. And here's the part that is specific to Montreal. Your home has likely appreciated 20 to 30% since you bought it. Single-family median prices have hit record highs. That equity changes the math on your renewal completely, but only if you know how to use it. About 3 to 5 months before your renewal date, your bank will send you a letter with a rate offer. It will look official, it will feel like the only option, and over 60% of Canadians just sign it. Do not do this. Your lender is not giving you their best rate. Those rates are reserved for new business. Data from multiple studies shows that borrowers who switch lenders at renewal save an average of over $13,000 over the life of their mortgage compared to auto-renewing. On a $600,000 mortgage, even a 25 basis point difference in rate saves you roughly $1,500 per year. That's $7,500 over a 5-year term. And here's the good news. As of late 2024, the stress test no longer applies to straight switches for uninsured mortgages at renewal. Same balance, same amortization, new lender, no stress test. That was a huge barrier before. It is gone. So you can shop freely without worrying about requalifying. Most people approach renewal with one question: what is the lowest rate I can get? That matters, but it is not the only thing that matters. Here is what else you should be asking. Question 1, should I adjust my amortization? If you're facing a big payment increase, extending your amortization from, say, 20 years back to 25 years can reduce your monthly payment significantly. Yes, you will pay more interest over time, but it gives you breathing room right now. And you can always make a lump sum payment later to catch back up. Question 2, should I switch from fixed to variable or the other way around? We covered this in detail in our fixed versus variable video. Go watch it if you have not. But at renewal, the choice is free, no penalty. This is your chance to switch. Question 3, should I consider a shorter term? A 2-year or 3-year fixed rate is often lower than a 5-year, and it gives you flexibility to revisit sooner. If you believe the economic picture will be clearer in 2 years, which I think it will, a shorter term can be a smart hedge. Question 4, and this is where I come in as a real estate advisor, is this the right time to use your equity? You may have $150,000 to $200,000 in home equity that you did not have when you first signed your mortgage. Should you use it to invest in a rental property, to fund the Smith Manoeuvre, to upgrade to a bigger home? Renewal is the cheapest time to restructure. No break penalty, use it strategically. Let me give you the exact timeline I use on my own investments. 120 days before renewal, lock in a rate hold with at least one lender, preferably through a mortgage broker who shops 30 to 50 lenders at once. This protects you if rates go up before your renewal date. 90 days out, get at least 3 competing offers: your current lender, a monoline lender through a broker, and a credit union. Compare not just the rate, but the penalty structure, the prepayment privileges, and the portability features. 60 days out, take your best outside offer back to your current lender. Tell them you have a competing offer and ask them to match or beat it. You'll be surprised how much room they suddenly find. 30 days out, make your decision. Sign the renewal or switch. If you're switching, your broker handles most of the paperwork. The new lender often covers the legal and discharge fees as an incentive to win your business. Day of renewal, your new rate takes effect, you're done. The whole process, if you start early, is surprisingly straightforward. The people who get burned are the ones who wait until the last week and have no leverage. Let me bring this home to our market. If you bought a single family home in Montreal in 2020 or 2021, you were sitting on significant appreciation. Median single family prices have climbed from roughly $500,000 to over $650,000. That means your loan to value ratio has improved dramatically, which gives you better negotiating power on rates and access to more equity. This is especially powerful if you own a Plex. Plex values are up 8% year over year, and the rental income strengthens your qualification. If you've been thinking about using equity to invest, whether through the Smith Manoeuvre or a direct property purchase, the renewal window is the cleanest time to restructure. And one Quebec-specific note, make sure you work with a notary who understands the process. In Quebec, mortgage renewals and switches involve notarial signing, which is slightly different from the rest of Canada. Do not leave this to the last minute. Your mortgage renewal is not just a form to sign, it is a financial strategy moment. The rate matters, but your equity matters more. How you use the next 5 years of your mortgage should connect to your bigger picture, your home, your investments, and your family's future. If your renewal is coming up and you want to think through the options, not just the rate, but the full picture, book a call. I will walk you through the equity side, connect you with a mortgage broker I trust, and make sure you are not leaving money on the table. Again, I'm Aguinaga from LJ Realties. Your renewal only comes once every 5 years. Make it count. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this useful, share it with a homeowner who's renewing soon. They will thank you for it.